Hi guys, and welcome to DIY Ideas, and welcome again to a new scarf video. Here we will use this really cute glitter wool. It kind of almost looks like Christmas to me. But I bought this super discounted. They were all in a bag together, and I bought this at, it's called Idea Creative Market, and they weren't actually $3.99, but they were €3 for all three of them. Or it was $2.99, I think, for the 3 balls of yarn. And obviously you can see here that it's kind of unraveled. The labels are, taped back together, but that's okay. The wool is totally fine. It's just the packaging or like what it looks like. But we don't care about that. So we're gonna look here what exactly we have. So these used to cost, almost €8, and then they were discounted to $3.99, but then I actually bought this for $2.99 for 3 of these balls of yarn. And maybe you actually saw them in one of my hauls. So this is called Fashion Luxury Style Wool, 50 grams, 73 meters, and it's 64% viscose, 16% polyester, 13% polyamide, and 7% cashmere. It's meant for size 4.5 crocheting hooks, but I'm gonna do this a little bigger, and I'm gonna actually cut off the label here. Just so I can, start with this ball of yarn. Just also to see what happened and where I could maybe find the beginning. Maybe I have to kind of, make a new ball. But I think here is the beginning actually already. Everything is kind of, twisted around here. Especially in a wool like this where it's really hard to see. This is a lot harder to unravel. Or to find knots because it's just so hard to see with this these little hairs. So let's see. Okay, so this is coming from here, and I think the rest is actually fine. Okay, so this is the thread here. We're gonna have a quick look at it. So we have like these pretty long little hairs that are really glittery. And you can see it really nicely here. It's like a deep purple, and the base here is, the slightly darker purple thread. The thread itself maybe has a size 2 to 3, and then obviously we have the hairs attached. So I'm gonna unravel this for a little bit, and then I will start. Okay, so this took a little while, but I did manage to get the thread out. Now it's coming out of the middle of the ball, so we're all good and set up. This was kind of wrapped around the inner ball of yarn, but we will deal with that later. So we have 3 balls of these in total, so we'll see how much exactly we will use for this. I'm going to start here with my size 6 crocheting hook, and we do some 10 chain stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. These are our 10 chain stitches. This is our width that we have with 10 chain stitches. I'm going to do a few more here. 14, I think that's better. For a scarf, and then we will add 3 for height, 2 and 3, and with that we are at 17 chain stitches. And surprisingly, you can see the chain stitches better than I thought you would, but with a little bit of practice you'll be able to see them pretty well, I think. Okay, so I just did let's see, I just want to see what it feels like for a second. Number 2. I'm going backwards here in double crochets. Number 3. Oh, I kind of slipped over there, but we're all good. Number 4. Number 5. And let's have a look. So this is what it looks like now. So you can see the chain stitches here, I mean the double crochets here pretty well. And you can yeah, I mean for the next row actually it's not super easy. And so yeah, maybe we'll just go poking into the big holes here between the double crochets. It's always the safer version for wool like this. And so let's continue. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and we should have 3 left, unless maybe I miscounted earlier. And maybe have gone into the same one twice, but you never know. But we're good. We counted correctly, so we have 2 left. Now, this is the very last one. Okay, so run number 1 is done, and you can see, yeah, what this looks like when it's crocheted. So we have, yeah, 13, 14 stitches here, and we're gonna go backwards now, and we'll always go just in between the double crochets. So 3 chain stitches here, then we turn it around, and then I'm just gonna kind of pull it apart, and I'm just going in between the double crochets here, which is the easiest method with a wool like this, just because it's just hard to see. And as you can see, it's gonna be really loose. And so, yeah, I'm kind of feeling around here with my fingers just to be sure where I'm trying to guide my needle, my hook. Here again. It's, yeah, very hairy. You can kind of see through, but it's, yeah, it's cool. It's an interesting look. And then here we are, almost at the end again. We have 2 left. And the last one is around the chain stitches that we started with. All right, and so this is row number 2. It's, yeah, super fluffy. It's pretty soft. Definitely a very interesting feeling, an interesting texture. It doesn't feel like you might expect it to. It's a lot softer, but it's also not like fake fur. It's a little rougher. But yeah, just a really nice glittering scarf here, nice glittery wool. I'm gonna give you an update in a little bit. Okay guys, so here's my first update for you. As you can see, the structure is exactly like this. You can obviously still see through a little bit. I've used now maybe a little more than half of the ball of yarn, and it's really, really quick and it's kind of easy. It's not super cozy and soft, but it's also not too rough. So I like it. It's super cute and yeah, just crazy glitter effect here. I'm gonna continue with this. Maybe a minimum 2 balls of yarn, but maybe 3. Okay guys, so here I am. I made it almost to the very end. I just took out the last double crochet here. So I always just went right in between the double crochets. I just wanted to show you that again. So here we can see it better with a lighter background. So it's always, kind of, you have to feel kind of where you're trying to go. And that also works. And so here's the very little last bit of wool, and I really hope I can finish off this last double crochet here. I can't even grab onto the thread here like I usually do. I just have it kind of here between my fingers. But yes, we are here at the very end and we have maybe, you know, a few centimeters left. So it was a perfect fit for, yeah, the rest of this row. And then we're done. Obviously we're gonna hide that little thread and also the one at the beginning. Here into the middle, you can't even see the, where we joined the two balls of yarn anymore at all, because the wool is so fluffy that you can't really see the knots at all anyway. And so I just tied it together basically, and yeah, you can't see it at all, so that's perfect. And here's the beginning thread. Obviously we're gonna hide this one too, and then let's show this here. So we have about 1.40 meters. It's super fluffy, and like I said in the video, it's not super soft. It's maybe not as soft as it looks, but yeah, the glitter is just super cool and I love how it looks. It's super strong glitter. I'm not sure if this is easy to see on camera, but considering that it's so glittery, it's softer than you would think because it's so glittery, but you know, not as soft as if it's maybe like a fake fur, you know, fake fur wool, but a little rougher than that. But it's, yeah, I think it's still really nice and cozy and just super cute. I can imagine maybe a pillow from this or a little purse actually. I have one ball of yarn left over, so maybe I'll do something with that. So I made this scarf here from 2 balls of yarn and we have this one left, so we can make something else. I really hope that you liked this video. If you would like to watch more, please visit my channel and subscribe for free. You'll always be the first one to be informed about new videos. See you next time!